Hi, my name is Bryce, and in this video we're gonna determine whether three vectors are linearly independent or not. To do this, we're gonna use the Summers computer-aided mathematics program. So when we want to find out whether vectors are linearly independent, one way we can do it is we can put all the vectors as rows into a matrix, and then we can row reduce to make sure that we can form a pivot in every column. So let's do that. We've been given vectors 1, 2, and 3. We'd like to put them into a matrix. So to do that, we're going to first click on row 0. And now we have to remember 2, 7, negative 9. Go here, add a row. We have to remember 2, 7, negative 9. Let's go back and modify this. 2, 7, negative 9. And then we'd like to add a third row. Negative 3, negative 8, 11. Negative 3, negative 8, 11. There. Now we've put all of these into a matrix. So we press evaluate. So now we want to determine whether there is a pivot in every column or every row after row reducing by elementary row operations. So to do this, we're going to use standard Gaussian elimination, where we're going to create a 0 here. We're going to do that by subtracting 2. So we click on the row 1 button because we always want to click on the row that we want to mutate. So row 1, we're going to subtract row 0. So we click on row 0. Then once we're done, we press the evaluate button. There we go. And if we want, we could change the comment here to describe what we've done. How about we do that? Row 1 goes to row 1 minus row 0. There we go. And now we'd like to reduce this. So how about we want to subtract three halves of this row from this row. So we want to mutate this one, so we click on row 2. Then we're going to add new scalar 3 halves of row 0, and we're going to evaluate it. So now we've formed this, and something interesting happens now. It looks like these numbers, they're going to cancel out, which means we're probably not going to have a pivot in every column. But let's see if some voodoo happens. I doubt it will. So let's click on row 2, and let's subtract row 1 from it. Once we're done, we press evaluate. See, row 2 and row 1 evaluate. So now we have zeros down here. So after row reduction, we do not have a pivot in every column. So these three vectors are linearly independent. They're linearly dependent. So the answer is the vectors are linearly independent. The vectors are linearly dependent. So this has been a simple way of determining whether vectors are linearly dependent or not. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Have a nice night or day.